Laagencia is a collective art project based in Bogotá since 2010, and as a space, Laagencia aims to create spaces for experimentation and for creation within the field of culture. We like to say that in Laagencia anything may happen, but not in any way. Laagencia is a collective art project that often defines itself as an independent artist-run space or as an artist collective, but more precisely as an office for artistic projects. In that sense, Laagencia started in 2010 with the idea of creating spaces for creation and experimentation within the field of art. And in that moment we felt like we needed to respond to the necessities of the Bogotá art scene, so we started doing only individual exhibitions that will be thought specifically for our space, that had certain particularities, like being only one wall and 3 sides of glass. After that we got interested in becoming a residency program, and for some years we worked in both the exhibition program, that was also accompanied by concerts, book launches and workshops, with the component of the artistic residency. With time we thought it wasn't necessary to keep doing this kind of exhibitions, and we were more interested in art as a process rather than art as objects and exhibitions. Laagencia is a project composed by 5 artists, and we have no director, producer, or participants, or even better, we are all directors, participants and producers of the project. So nowadays Laagencia, as an office for artistic projects, has become interested in the theme of art and education, and has started a program, an open program called Escuela de Garaje, or Garage School, that intends to stimulate the debate and the interest on the artistic practices and the institutional practices, proposing strategies to work together and to work with other people, such as schools, study groups, and self-publications, and basically ways of working with others. In that sense, Laagencia and the Escuela aims to give some visibility to local, national, and international projects that are interested in the ways of producing knowledge and in the ways or the channels in which this knowledge is transmitted and shared.
Escuela Garaje, or Garage School, is a continuous research project on art and education. It adapts its public program to a specific context or territory, and is based on the do-it-yourself culture, on self-taught practices, and also on previous experiences that could be built from there and that could be related to what is happening in the moment. A fundamental part of our practice has been the construction of a space as a pedagogical act or as a training process. After abandoning the space or the physical space, we have explored different formats or more effective formats of encounter, of immateriality or discursive scenarios that could help us design a specific structure of a school or a temporary event that could address a specific theme around the public, the commons, and the means of production. To address these different versions of a school, we have developed an exploration of different formats of encounter, such as drifts, workshops, study groups, and performative conferences that are always focused on the importance of processes rather than the results. This format of a school always allows us to dissolve the notion of art that help us break the distance that is always between the artist and the spectator. And this format of school also allows us to have a wider participation and social engagement and social appropriation of the emerging artistic practices.
Giving continuity to the Garage School program, we want to propose a new version for Cosmopolis. that looks over into previous experiences to keep exploring on curatorial formats, mediation, circulation within a new territory, language. According our expectations on formulating this new school, some questions arise about the place and the spaces we will inhabit and affect, about the other collectives that will join us in the process, about how the museum is transformed by people and how they use it, and also how we can continue our research on art and education as a territory among others and for everybody. So specifically, we want to seize these questions to transform the curatorial project into a community, establishing different relations among those who we already know and those who we will meet along the process, in order to transform through experience and consensus, dissensus, collective knowledge. The heart of this school is based in two questions that are: what do you want to learn and what do you want to teach? That have been the motto of many other agents and reference from us. And these questions will be posed to all other participants, the collectives, the visitors of the museum, tourists, residents, strangers, to everybody. From the responses that in themselves are a map of aspirations and expectations and sensibilities, we will propose a regular program that consists in having a workshop every week that is planned among the collectives. So from their responses will lead to design these workshops with them, and as we're going to be there as residents, we will perform them and develop them as an open and public workshops during the exhibition.